Hello everyone, this is Shrike playing more Aethermancer. We are going to hop into the new update and see if we can't get lucky enough to have the new biome spawn in Area 1 and see if we can't find any of the new monsters. Because there are a whole bunch of them. Last time we did see a new boss, which took me for a surprise. Because I had planned for the regular boss and instead got something completely different. It was cool. Well, we did win. Now, they did change the difficulties in the game. So we were actually having to re-unlock them again. And they've also renamed them to Vestiges instead of, just difficulty or whatever. So on Vestige 2, regular enemies have 30% higher health. Bosses have 70% more health. Enemies deal +1 damage in the second biome and +2 damage in the third biome. And regular enemies have +1 poise. Bosses have +2 poise. Bosses have additional trait. And that happens through the entire game. So breaking poise is going to be harder. Enemies are going to hit harder. They're going to have more health. And the boss has more an additional trait. So it seems like they are ramping up the difficulty much faster than they used to in the past. Although we used to play on the hardest difficulty at that point. We did unlock Nixie last time, but I don't have any worthiness on them, and worthiness is very important. Whenever this monster receives or applies a heal, applies poison to the enemy with the lowest amount of poison. Interesting. We did Dark Elder run last time, which was cool. I have used the Electric Bird a bit. First hit of each attack of this monster deals +1 damage for every 2 buff stacks on it, and shield self equal to that amount. So basically, you get enough buffs on this guy, and you can do big damage and get shields at the same time. But he'd be much better at single target or like hit once type stuff like Supersonic Strike here, which also gives you buffs. So each time you use this, you're getting better. Tempering is also very good on him because it gives him 3 buffs. So I might start with him, although we will glance through and see, because I also really like Kadzerker as my next favorite, but we've done Kadzerker and Naga, amazing crit stuff. We use Kadzerker so much, though, that's the thing. So I think what I will do is I will, in fact, use Minokawa as our starter. And we're on Vestige 2. Pilgrim Path. Is there any way for me to change that? I don't know. I don't know if it's random or what. I think that is just the default first biome, so I don't think we're getting the new biome. But that is okay, because there still should be new monsters, hopefully. If not, well, this game's fun as it is. I don't necessarily need new stuff. So we need somebody that pairs well with Minokawa. We probably do want a tank. We also want somebody that can apply buffs consistently to the other. So, he gets dodge and terror, heal. Critical and dodge and purge are all really good. I haven't used them that much. Eagle Eyes. This monster can copy the last 2 enemy actions and use them once. The copied action purges the same amount and elements of Aether that are spent on the action. That's pretty sick, actually. Smoke purges 1 enemy Aether, applies dodge to all allies. That's kind of nice. And this applies dodge to self. We could try this. He's fire and wind. And Minokawa is definitely wind. I don't remember what his other type is, but extra wind will definitely be good. They might actually both be fire wind. I need to check. Oh yeah, they are both fire wind. Well, our type coverage is not great, I will say, but what do you got to say? Where did you get the armor for your bird? Not armor, this is what Minokawa is like. Like a Pokemon. All right. I would like equipment. Ooh, rare. Wild conversion converts the first Aether generated by this monster into wild Aether. Initial temporary power +1. Okay, I mean that's fine. Crit chance +15% is good too. On support action, cleanses 2 debuffs, implies 1 temporary power to target ally. Initial temporary power +1. I think the blade is just better. It'll definitely be helpful. Plus crit chance on Minokawa. I know the Wolpertinger does have crit as one of its things, but none of his abilities care about crits yet. And I'd rather the big hits from Minokawa crit instead. I think he'll do more damage, generally speaking. That's the way forward already. Looks like no Aether Spring, unfortunately, though. Okay, we'll fight these guys. Neither of them are wind. Well, okay, we got fire, so we can stun the fire guy pretty easily. But the other one will be a lot harder too. We do start with dodge, which is pretty sick, and force, which means that's an automatic crit. Now, you're gonna do 2 damage. The first attack will get dodged. You're gonna do 4 damage. First attack will get dodged. I don't think we're gonna be able to purge. I can do decent damage with him. That's because it's gonna crit. I don't know if Minokawa's thing. Where is it? Reach 2 buff stacks on it. If I do this, I get psychic as well. So that way, if I attack with him, I didn't. We got a single crit. Not great, I will say. We're gonna take. Oh, okay. Actually, that worked fine. I don't think I even got any corruption out of that. What can you do? Oh, I can use his ability against him. That is fun. I mean, this purges and applies dodge to everybody. So those 2 basic attacks. Maybe I should have just gone off full offense. Unfortunately, that's not going to kill. But they're actually doing too low damage to actually give. Oh, there's 1 corruption. Okay. It's not the end of the world. This does against all enemies. That's really good, actually. That's super worth. I get the psychic attack in 2, and then I can finish him off. Okay. We took like 1 corruption, which I think just got cleansed. So I don't think we have any corruption now. This is what we want to see. It's not a big deal to get some corruption early on because it will get cleansed after the first boss, but whenever this monster applies a debuff to an enemy, initial force +1. I mean, that way they would both get force very easily. Probably pretty good. I don't think I can have high ground. I don't remember what this does. Equivalent exchange. Give. Oh, right. Give Aether Crystals to receive gold. Yeah, absolutely. We don't really need the metagame progression all that much, so at least not anymore. Yeah, what are these? Ground and fire. Well, okay, I do have 1 corruption on our Minokawa. Well, look at this. Now we both have dodge and force to start with. We can probably do some big stuff. This is good because it also purges. Now it does poison him, which is bad because of his special ability. So I'll take the poison damage. Oh, yeah. So I gotta take 2 damage each. But I don't think that corrupts, so we're fine. I could purge and stop them from doing this. They'll do a basic attack, but well, that'll do like 2 damage. So I need to kill this guy before it gets out of hand. Dodge is nice. I keep getting dodge. Why does he keep getting dodge, actually? Initial dodge +1 from his worthiness perks. So what are you doing? You're doing... That's not good. It's not great for us. It does 2 times 5 damage. So if I... Well, I already am dodging. Why is it doing so... Oh, because it's going to be shield damage. That's a bit of a problem, huh? Psychic and force to self. I only need the dodge, so we gotta make sure we can try and kill. That's very close. I mean, if I got lucky with a crit. I got 2 crits, he's got 1 HP. No, that's so unfortunate. I took a bunch of corruption because he has 1 health left. Literally 1 damage off. This is funny. He used his own attack against him. And I should just be able to attack. Oh, he's gonna survive with 1 HP again? You gotta be kidding me. That is annoying, I will say. Unless that crit, but it did not. He literally lived with 1 HP again. Criminal. Absolute criminal. Alright. But we still have very little corruption, so it's not that big of a deal. Now we level up and we get to see what direction we're going to take it. On interrupt, apply psychic to self. For every 35 wind or wild damage dealt by allies, apply dodge to the ally with the lowest amount of dodge. Perfect edge. Force stacks on allies nail apply to the first hit of each attack. Allies deal +2 crit damage for every stack of force on them. We could be doing a force build very, very easily. It only applies to the first hit of each attack, though, which is less good for breaking poise. Good for dealing damage. Wind or wild damage. I mean, we are doing a lot of wind damage, but it's just getting a little bit of dodge when we already have tons of dodge. That important. Uninterrupt applies psychic to self is pretty good, generally speaking. Could also reroll and see what we get. Crit chance on allies also increases their invasion by 50% of that amount. This is really, really good a lot of the time. On dedicated support action, heals and applies 2 force to them. I mean, he does have dedicated support actions. He's got tempering. Though I usually have better things to do. The start of combat on dedicated support action applies 1 dodge to self and shields each ally for 3. That's only at the start of combat. I think I like the evasion for crit chance, and we should just max our crit chance out, and he's gonna be maxing his crit chance out. Look at this. On every 3 crits generates wild aether. Every 3 crits purges. On interrupt deals 6 fire wind damage hit. I think generating aether would be quite nice. And it's more crit chance, which also means 10% evasion. Like memento. We will eventually be able to... Oh yeah, we've only got 1 and 2 corruption. That's very good. Okay, we can just leave now, though. Knight. Envoy. Random MC. Let's go to the knight. He might offer us equipment. He might offer us an upgrade. But we're going to have a 3rd character, so... let's see. We really want... Well, cool. None of these are super what I want, I will say. Council Worm is crit, but not really what I want. Psychic Shield Power. Earth Wind. Fire Wind. Fire Water. This would be the best in terms of, like, covering the other types. So, not really, actually. They all have 1 overlap at the very least. Earth and Striker. For every 15 shields this monster receives or applies to allies, applies Psychic to self. Psychic attacks of this monster consumes all psychic attacks at once to deal their combined damage to enemy. What does this guy do, actually? First ally and first enemy that use an action each turn get 2 terror or burn applied to them. This monster gains +1 damage and +6 evasion for every 10 debuff stacks among all monsters in combat. What does this change to it? Does poison or burn? And none of these are super what I want, actually, but I do need something. I don't think I can re-roll, unfortunately. Yeah, I don't see any option to. I think that's an upgrade I didn't take. Regeneration poison. We kind of do need a tank of some kind. This guy does give us a tank. I don't have the shifted version of him. Or wind damage, which is funny. Not the greatest. That does apply temporary power stuff. I don't know. We will probably replace whoever we take here. Later. But we'll see. It also means we won't get it. Well, it'll be one less infusion we can do early on. All right. I may as well talk to them, even though I'm not really going to read. Okay, pick equipment. Common banner. All allies gain 5% crit chance and 5 evasion. So it's really like 75% evasion and 5 crit. Boots, evasion plus 20%. Fire generator, earth generator. Well, I like that. I'm going to give it to you. I don't know who can actually debuff the enemy. I don't think anybody can. I don't know if we care about who has the skull, for instance. I need to get the blade onto you, though. The extra crit chance. Because your crit chance right now is plus 30%. Plus 20%. Plus another 15%. That'll give a lot more evasion on top of the 25% evasion they already have. I need to do it. Oh, crap. I don't know. No, that's not what I... Well, is that what I wanted? Well, Minakawa's got the boots now. Probably isn't going to be doing basic attacks is the problem, but the evasion, I guess, is nice, I suppose. Don't have any extra additional crit chance, but hey. What about you? Do you have any extra crit chance? No. Okay. That's fine. We'll go up here, grab some money. So I can go down or up. I may as well go over here. Well, that's the way forward, but... Let's see. I'd rather stun the chicken if possible. Okay, we got 2 people with force and 2 people with... They can't purge enough to stop your aqua bounce entirely. But we should be able to stun you completely or very easily. Now, giving everyone dodge seems like it would just be a good choice anyways. Question is, I can't actually do both because I don't have enough. Yeah, I don't have enough. Speaking. So I guess we're gonna be doing a setup turn here. At least we can stun him with the help of sidekick. Dodge. Dodge. Okay, that went pretty well. Like now this is not super efficient to do this, I will say. It does prevent. Probably this one's better to prevent. Psychic and force. Yeah, I probably want to... Who are you attacking? Middle? Bottom? Top. I do need to kill this guy. I'm gonna do... this. Oh, crap. Okay, I can still kill this guy. That's fine. With the help of sidekick. It's a little bit wasteful, but... Lots of dodge is nice, I will say. They're significantly less scary. Now, that would apply poison. We continue to do this and just... get lots of dodge. I need to figure out... I can actually do both of these if I so wish. You are going to buff yourself and then attack there. Let's just play it slow. I think this is fine because he'll sidekick, which means I can kill this guy. Buffing himself, he's going to attack a couple times, but then we just dodge. Fire won't really matter, to be honest. Yeah, we can just attack and wipe them out pretty easily that way, I think. Yeah, between the two of them, especially since I set up Psychic here. Psychic and Force. Easy kill. There we go. Not too bad. XP. Only 1 XP, but you know, it's something. Monster Soul. Let's wait for it. There is an Aether Spring coming up. There's also a shop, a merchant, which probably would be nice, given how much money we have. It's over here. If I can get around them, I can get on the high ground. See, what's up here first? Is this the secret place? Yes, it is. All right, what trivia do you have for us? Here's a reward. Let's return to my previous question. What happens to a black dotted mushroom when it's infused with Aether? I'd say the black dot turns white, but no. That was wrong. Becomes a curative. Incorrect. Okay, well, apparently it becomes a poisonous. Okay. Who would have guessed? Oh, I saw them there, but it's okay. We get the parry, so no big deal. I just didn't get to pick which one it went on to. That's all. A lot of basic attacks and huge. Okay, well, let's do this. Get some dodge. I want to get some Psychic going. I could shield us, actually, and just take no damage. I think that's fine. Oh, if I do that first, I get temporary power. I didn't think about that. But I missed out on some damage. This is going to go away now because... Oh, actually, we keep it. Oh, interesting. The end of turn. Oh, well, okay. That's way better than I thought. Well, I'm going to kill this guy from full. Because, yeah. Now, who are you attacking? You and you. I definitely want to do this. Get Psychic at the very least. I could set up dodge, but he's not being targeted, so... Generated a lot of Aether. This limits how much corruption we get. Nice and evenly spread across all our monsters, too. This gives regeneration to all our monsters. It's kind of sweet. It counts as a buff for Amino-Kawa's purposes. Who are you attacking? Bottom? Oh, okay. I did this wrong. I did this so wrong. I did this in like the worst possible order. I could have attacked with him first, had Psychic up, and then when I attacked him, I could have finished him off. It would have just been 3 damage difference, but also less weakness I would have had. Now this weakness sucks. That is unfortunate. Now killing these guys are going to be a pain in the ass. If I do this, I get Force and everybody, or temporary power, I should say. Do this. The weakness does definitely hurt us quite a bit. It's not enough. It's not enough. Can't interrupt either of these. It's unfortunate. Well, I was gonna say if we get lucky with crits, but actually no, because the weakness. It's not enough. That's a bunch of corruption. And they just keep healing for a gazillion amount too. Ah, that's so painful. Weakness is really blocked. It's quite hardcore here. Let's do this. Get power up. And some... Oh, I can't do this now anymore. I don't have enough. I don't have enough. We have Psychic up once. It's not enough. It's not enough. Let's keep regenning. Oh, that's so much corruption. Luckily, it's going on the guy I'm going to replace anyways, so... How do they heal so goddamn much? Jesus. Are you attacking middle? Okay, well, not much I can do about that. I think I'm going to do this to set up Sidekick and buffs. And then we can do a little bit of damage to him. I had so much corruption. Way more than I thought it would. We have like no buffs now. Fortunately. I don't think we're going to be able to kill him with just what we have. If I do this, temporary power, do this for force and sidekick. 1 HP, huh? Oh, we got 1 crit. That should kill then. Nice. He has a very high chance to crit, so it's not like unusual or anything. The evasion definitely was helping on him. We could get any way to redirect attacks to him, it would be better. Psychic attacks from allies deal 2 times 2 damage hits. That's nice. As long as this monster has kick, sidekick, other allies gain +2 damage. It's also decent, but it's better if you do a lot of attacks. +2 on 1 hit is not that great. And Minakawa is the main one attacking, and he does just a single hit attack, so. On support action, deals 3 damage hit to target enemy and targets on attack effects. And triggers on attack effects. I assume that would be more like for the enemy. I think just psychic attacks from allies hit a second time is reasonable. Well, like I said, I plan on replacing him, so. Void Meteorite. I would like this on. Will enhance a monster's basic attacks to deal damage of that respective element and generate additional Aether. Wappletinger. Generate extra wind is probably more useful to us. Alright. I'm fine with that. Okay. Now if I get up... Nope. I can't cancel, can I? Oh, I can. Jump up here. May as well get the 1 extra poise break, you know? This guy's a shifted slime. I assume I already have that, but you never know. Yeah, I already have it. Okay. Give everyone more stacks of dodge and turn them all into basic attacks. Their basic attacks do 2 attacks each. So the first one of each will get it dodged. I would rather kill this guy first. I'm gonna apply a bunch of burn to us, basically. Yeah, well, at least going on gargoyle is fine. Alternatively, I could like buff him and have him attack and also get dodge. Anyone targeting bottom, you're targeting everybody. I think that's probably better, actually. We could just straight up kill this guy. Almost kill this guy. If I give us all power first, and I get sidekick, I can now 1 round this guy. almost kill this guy. Almost. Nice evasion. Some burn. Didn't go through the shield, so this is fine. Too bad they're going to live with like 1 HP doing that. Can anybody one-shot up? No, not directly. What I can do is this, though. And then we'll have enough damage. And this will get Psychic on him, so he can also help out with the next guy. Which we will stagger, actually. So we don't even have to worry about taking retaliation. Since he does have power +1. But anyways, there you go. Cleanse a little bit of corruption too. Get some level ups. Chain lightning. 3 times 2 fire wind damage against target enemy. Critical hits deal 4 additional damage. On crit, additionally deals 1 times 6 damage to the enemy with the lowest health that didn't receive additional damage this way. That's fine. Applies dodge to target ally as a free action. Applies 2 dodge to self. 4 times 3 wind damage against the target. I'll take chain lightning. That's good. Oh, you can also get chain lightning, huh? No, it's basically very similar setup, actually. Well, we definitely do decent amount of crits, so doing extra damage plus more damage on top of somebody else. Double chain lightning. Get a monster soul. We've done everything we can here, so we just leave. Let's go to Aether Spring for the permanent boon for the rest of the run. And we'll probably replace Gargoyle with somebody. I want somebody else that factors into force or crit. You definitely can. Ooh, because you also get psychic or dodge. Probably psychic. Whenever a buff on another ally gets consumed, so like all those dodge or force, etc. Stores a dormant copy of that buff on Eidolon up to 7. Awakening can be used once its limit's reached. That seems like it'll be really good in combination. You can also heal and apply force and psychic. Applies 2 force to target ally during its wild aether. Like, that might be really good for us. And then your fire and earth. That gives us some earth coverage eventually. Ravager would also be quite good. Critical and side. He'd be the same elements though. We'd be like all in. I think we should probably do Eidos. The non-shifted version. Yeah, for the typing. We need the earth typing. I'd like to rebirth you and replace Gargoyle. Oh, it scrapped my item by doing that, but oh well. Whatever psychic is applied to this monster generates 1 random aether. That's good, because I can apply psychic to him quite easily. When an ally reaches 2 force stacks, it generates 2 random aether. That's great too. For every 3 wind aether consumed by allies, apply psychic self. That's also very good. Psychic generator is probably more useful. When I do this, I'm giving force everybody. I'm giving psychic to you, triggering it. When other people apply psychic to them, that's great. Yeah, I think so. I think we do psychic generator. Now our team's looking kind of sick. Might be a little tiny bit squishy until Wappertinger can get redirect. But I gotta actually dash across. Oh wait, there's a challenge thing down here. Elemental challenge. Success, monster gains 1 XP and 100 worthiness. Failure, they get 3 corruption. Worth doing, absolutely worth doing. You succeeded, all right, nice. 100 worthiness, although more importantly the EXP, because he needs to catch up. Dash across. Is this our spring? It is. At the end of each combat, 25% chance of extra 1 XP. Or... Oh, I didn't see what water was. Shit. What does water boom do? Show the inventory. Where does it show? I don't know what I got. Oh, purifying boon. The end of each combat cleanses 1 corruption. That's not useful to us. That's. I would have preferred the XP, but it's okay. We will manage. There's 2 shinies here. I have both of them already. Okay, don't need to worry about it then. Oh, I get skulled from the previous fight, huh? Alternatively, I could do this and apply dodge to everybody and generate more Aether too, because of their ability. Oh, chain lightning. He's pretty slick as well. Should do this first. Nobody else is. It's gonna use our wild, and then I can't do chain lightning. Oh wait, I could still do it. Yeah, I can still do both. Everyone gets force. He gets psychic. I can do chain lightning. This one does way more. Oh wow, that animation was new actually, I think. That was cool. I may as well finish you off. That's fine. I'm consuming buffs so that almost filled up can almost awaken at this point. Just sick. So I need you to stop this from happening and apply buffs to everybody. I can heal and give force to everybody, or I could give force to him. Attacking's not super worse, so mostly as support until they get awaken off, I guess. Now, do I want to get psychic and force up, or do I want to just chain lightning? I think we just change lightning, chain lightning. Didn't seem like it didn't actually. Oh, maybe it didn't crit. Okay, we got weakness on the person that doesn't really care about weakness. That's a lot of damage. That is a lot of damage, but you're not going to survive. Awakens all dormant buffs. A free action. 3 times 3 fire damage against target enemy. It's kind of underwhelming, I will say. That is not that exciting. It is a free action, but it costs us a lot to use. So you can kill that straight up with this, because you got an automatic crit. Good enough. Now you are attacking him for a lot of damage, which is not ideal. I almost certainly want... That's psychic, not dodge. Would have been a good idea to do that. I don't think I can stagger them. They're gonna take a lot of damage, I think is what this means. But we'll see. Force and psychic. And then this. If I had gotten one more crit, I could have interrupted him. Gonna be so much corruption. Yeah. Unfortunate. I just need a tiny bit of crit. It would have worked. Well, Awaken doesn't seem all that great thus far. I'm gonna do this for the psychic. Oh, well, okay. Regular attack works. -1 corruption. So we don't really get that much corruption, to be honest. Not a concerning amount either way. A lance. That is very good. In particular for Minakawa. And then I'm just going to give you the boots, I guess, for the evasion chance. What about this? A tome. A single target attack applies weakness, evasion plus 10%. Who else has single target attacks? Not right now. It's just you. You don't even have an attack. I don't know if I care about the tome then. The force chance and the wild damage is just way too good. The lance is something I go to quite often in this game. Where are we going? I'll just warp here quickly. I don't think lighting these torches does anything, but you know, it's cool. There are enemies there. And going forward, there's a merchant, which we have a lot of money, so we should probably go to the merchant. I shifted one of these. I think I have it already, but we'll check. A lot of the early game monsters I have like the shifted versions of. Yeah, I already do. Okay. I don't have like an obvious like this is super good opening move to do a lot of the time. Well, we got dodge. And do I just want to set up or do I want to attack? I should probably attack. This guy's got force, so targeting him is probably more important. He will crit us. Well, it was a crit for 5, so it's not like that impressive. They did steal all of our fucking Aether though. So we don't have very much to work with this turn. Not ideal. Force and Psychic Then what am I going to attack with is the question. That is a lot of damage and will stun. But then you are attacking a lot. You are attacking a lot. We can purge and stop their main attack anyways. Give us a bunch of dodge. For cheap. Could generate a lot of Aether there. And that wouldn't actually give us what we need for Chain Lightning, though. Really anything. I could generate one Wild Aether. Give him Force. We're going to apply Force to everybody and Psychic to self. Let's do that. And then hopefully... maybe we'll get slightly lucky. No, it's not. That's not going to happen, I don't think. Just set up for next turn. I think is what we'll do. Feels bad, but... by consuming these, we're also getting Awakened, potentially. Oh, we took like no damage there. Okay, now we can go hard. Hard in the paint. Question is, do I want to do any other buffs first? I don't think I need to. Who's most important to kill? Probably you. Or you. Do this first. Unfortunately, I live with 1 HP and I have to use a Psychic on that. It's kind of criminal. Need to generate... see, that would generate fire and earth, which wouldn't actually help us much here. If I generated 1 wild, you could potentially do that and stagger him. I can't actually do glow. So that doesn't actually help. You're gonna do a lot of damage. I really, really need to stop that. You need fire, huh? If I regular attack. This does still work. Stagger him. Now I've got enough to do this, which staggers him. And we avoid taking any damage. Turns out copy ability is pretty good. Quite often. The free action. You got a lot of Aether. Oh my god, how many buffs you got from that. Okay, maybe Awaken's better than I was giving you credit for. Okay, 26 crit, not bad. We're actually losing our corruption quite quickly. Maybe the water boon was not too bad. Granted, I don't think we care about the corruption that much, but you can also get chain lightning. Heals all allies, shields all allies for 3 is a free action, but it's quite expensive. Target generates 2 random aether, applies 2 psychic to target ally. I mean, I'm trading fire and earth for a random aether. And I get psychic out of it too. That seems okay. Vs anything that triggers based off of using dedicated action support actions. First the salve though. Cleanses 2, I don't care about that. That has no other effects. Do you have anything? Or psychic applied to this monster. So I can generate more aether. If I use this on myself, I'll get 3 aether. And 2 psychic, obviously. So it'd be a net gain to do that. Will I get the aether I need? Different story. Whenever a buff on another ally gets consumed. Oh yeah, right. I need to get people crit chance up in any way or form, because that'll also give us evasion. Right now I'm actually just doing force stuff, which is just 100% crit, so I don't know. What's this? Soul altar, release the monster soul. I'll get boons, yes. Critical boon, that's very good actually. Again, that's also evasion for everybody. And there's no other places to go, so we will just leave. Let's go to the merchant. With all our ill-gotten goods. Let's see what there is here to steal. Oh, Cat Zerker. Oh, Cat Zerker. 50% on crit, 50% chance to apply a random buff to self. Whenever this monster applies a buff, heals the buff monster for 3. So that would be really good on pretty much anybody. Who would I want it on is the question. This is fine, but I'd rather actually the other one. That could also be good on him. No, I like the copied actions too much. Whenever this guy crits, huh? We're definitely going to take Cat Zerker's ability. We're going to use Infusion. We're going to buff to self. That's got to be so good on Minakawa, surely. Because he gets force very easily, but for automatic crits. So this is going to trigger, and then you get more buffs, which makes him... Well, he doesn't actually get more damage from doing that anymore. But random buffs is usually very good, so I'm willing to do that. Oh, there was 2 of them for a second there. That's interesting. What do you got to say? That steel bird must be a truly trusty creature, indeed. It's definitely a dependable one. I don't know why there's a dialogue option for that, but steals 2 enemy aether. That's very good. All allies gain 10% crit chance and 10% evasion. Initial psychic +1, wind damage +1, initial force +1. This is so good. This is so perfect, actually. This is unbelievably good. Psychic and force, wind damage on Minakawa seems like incredibly good. Plus the evasion and crit chance and everybody else. I think I have to get rid of the lance. As good as just a common lance after all, so that is reasonable. I probably also really want this, so I'll get the free monster soul. Corruption cleanse doesn't really matter. Forward action cleanses 2 debuffs and or plus aether. I think we just get some XP. Really hoping it would be. Let's buy that and get some XP. Okay, everybody's evened out now at least, so you know I'll leave it at that. I like mementos. I don't think I need it anymore, to be honest. There hasn't really been any new monsters. Okay, it's Warden as our fight. There will be another merchant after this fight anyways, when we get to cleanse our corruption, but Look how much he healed the full from that. Oh, damn. Let's apply 2 psychic to self and generate 3 aether. Well, it was all ground instead of fire, which I really needed fire, to be honest. What are you doing? I can't really purge your... I can steal from you, actually. This will restock afterwards, so there's no reason not to. Oh, triggers attacks, too. Psychic attacks. Basic attack, basic attack. Okay. Get more psychic. This does hella damage. It'll be the only fire, which is going to leave him only the ability to do this, that's fine. We can almost stagger him on turn 1. We don't actually want to stagger him turn 1 because he's only doing basic attacks right now. So, oh crap. I'm just going to do this then. Give ourselves dodge. And we'll stagger him on the next turn when he's going to do big attacks. I'd rather take the basic attacks now. Now we can stagger him easily. Trivially, even. Let's get some psychic charges. There's potentially a lot of damage. Keep getting dodge. I'm purging him. In fact, I'm going to steal some more from him. Which actually staggers. But okay, whatever. Chain lightning is going to do a lot of damage. I could have taken the turn to buff up potentially, but... We're going a little too slow for my feeling. I think I need to get Force in everybody here. Force. I would like to get... I do both this and this. I can with Wild Aether. If I do this, you get Psychic and stop this from happening. I don't think anything else does that. Psychic and Force, or just do straight damage? Straight damage it is. Take some damage, but that's okay. Actually, this is quite a bit of corruption. I don't know if we'll be able to cleanse it all super easily. Has 4 weakness start. I can use his own attack against him. This is a free action if I had enough. Force to everybody, or do I want to do this? There's a lot of fire aether. It does purge. I'm just gonna set up. And he's gonna do a big blast on him, which could kill. He also has a pretty high chance to just evade. They could straight up kill him entirely. Applying weakness will make him do way less damage actually, so we should be fine. Be completely fine. But one against him. Oh, for the basic attack, yeah. Yeah, that's a lot less damage. Although now I've got lots of weakness too, so... I get to stagger him and play more weakness if we wish. I have a lot of Aether, so doing this as a free action is probably a good idea. Look at how many buffs he just got. And then, well, he's got 2 Psychic already, so... Let's give you double Psychic. If we attack here, we purge, apply a weakness, double Psychic triggers. You're doing basic attack against him, which is fine. I'm gonna keep doing this to get more attacks in. May as well just get the damage. Hit once and then miss the second one. Okay, I think we'll be totally fine. Forced all allies. Give psychic to self. Could generate 1 Aether too. Yeah. Nobody else needs the earth anyways, but this just skills. Not too bad. On this difficulty, bosses get a sizably more HP. You should also get more XP from the boss we did. Didn't matter in this case, but might in the long run. Dedicated support action heals target ally and gives them shields and force. When your allies land 7 crits within a single round, applies 1 power to each ally and heals each other for 7. That's very specific. 7 crits in 1 round, huh? Well, this force monster has force against +2 defense and takes 1 less corruption from attacks. That's not bad. It'd have to like end its turn with force though. This allows him to buff himself and someone else, basically. Hour of Glory is funny. You do have ways to give people a lot of force, and with getting 1 power really that impressive though, or gonna help them much. You know what? Screw it. We haven't done that before. Crit applies bleed. On crit from an ally, deals 2 wild hit damage hit. Triggers once per action. That's quite good. That's very good for us right now. I will take that. Whenever an ally evades a hit, applies psychic to them. Ooh. Once per ally per turn. Every 3 wind aether consumed by allies applies psychic to self. What? That could be really good. Because then it generates more aether on top of that. Because it's applying psychic to self. If it's this monster's second action on the same turn generates wild aether. I can't really trigger that very easily right now. Whenever an ally, because I assume psychic doesn't apply to that, but maybe it does. I don't know. I like this. I also like this. Because I'm getting a kickback basically for every 3 wind aether. Not only do I get psychic, but I also get 1 aether back, which is kind of sick. Giving psychic to enemies or could save them. Could save them from big multi-hit attacks. They'd have to evade once already. And if they're evading once, they're probably fine as it is. It's like Wappledinger evades the first attack, and then he get a stack of oh, it's psychic, not dodge. Never mind. All right, I'll take helping winds then. Let's just we got a crazy shielding dust. That's very helpful actually. We have a good aether engine going right now. So we could go back to the merchant, but let's just go forward. Do I have less than 15 corruption? I do. Which means I could also infuse somebody with something good. What do I want on people? That's a good question. I could put crit on somebody or dodge or psychic on somebody. For every 13 critical hits or wild damage dealt by allies, apply 1 bleed to target. But I want that more than any others. Because that is a pretty good ability. Tank is actually probably what we want on Wappledinger. I don't think he needs any more purge stuff. I think he's good on that. Maybe I replace purge with shield so he can start getting shield abilities. Well, more importantly, actually, to get redirect abilities, not necessarily shield. I want attacks to redirect to him because he's got the highest evasion. I think that's probably worthwhile. Somebody has tank. You do. Infuse. I want tank instead of purge. It's 1 XP for that too, I guess, but sure. Okay, now we can cleanse all of our corruption and get +5 max HP. Our max HP is not very high, I will say. Blah, blah, blah. I don't know why I bother even clicking on these, to be honest. All right, we can get heals all allies for 8, cleanses 8 corruption for all allies. Depends on what final boss we get. That could be amazing, or could not matter. Although healing all allies for 8 is pretty good too. Hit +1, power chance +20%, corruption cleanse. That's fine. Yeah, these are all just okay. I guess I'll buy this. We'll get some XP. Okay, well, it didn't quite even it out, but almost. All right, we'll continue on then. Knight, Envoy. Let's go Knight. Because he can give us better equipment or upgrade our equipment. Upgrading our equipment would be ideal because they've got very good stuff on them. Where is it? Like adding something else to this would be nice. Or upgrading this to be, you know, epic would be nice. This isn't that important, actually. I could get rid of it. It's nice for the crit. That's about it. I'd upgrade this. That's what I'd do. Although they're both replaceable, I would say. Do I want anything else? That's a good question, actually. Age is nice. Oh my god, please hover over and show it to me. There we go. Every 5 Aether purged, Aether stolen, or weakness applied, applies power to self. I mean, that would be pretty easy for us to trigger. That would be the only one that I'd really super want. Does anybody have force? Having more force stuff would be nice, but no, it doesn't look like it. Let's see. Not getting rid of your ability, not getting rid of your ability. Could get rid of this ability. It's not that exciting, although our build is pretty good for activating it. I don't want to get rid of Awaken just yet. Oh, I think it can probably prove itself, you know? It's so expensive to use, too. Are there any other abilities that would be good on someone that's mostly using support actions? He's all doing dedicated support actions. So, like, if he had an ability that triggered off of that more reliably, that'd be nice. I mean, this would be good because we are purging somewhat. I don't think any of the others really. Yeah. I mean, this would be fine. We are doing a lot of crits. We're trying to do a lot of crits, I should say. Extra bleed would be extra poise damage. And extra damage. Wouldn't be bad. I don't think any of them are that important, so. Critical, tank, dodge. Psychic, dodge, force, psychic, Aether. I mean, yeah, those are all good. Maybe I could get rid of Aether for something else, because we have enough Aether generation as it is. What would I want on him? Force, psychic. He could get some summons going. That wouldn't be terrible. Or even just put shield on him, for instance. That would not be a terrible choice. Or dodge. Give him more dodge stuff. Dodge is very nice. I think we might want shield on multiple people. If I infuse and I take shield. Nobody else actually has shield. He's got tank. He doesn't have shield. If I want shields, I don't know if I care that much. We already have psychic. I could change someone's stats, right? I could change someone to be like Earth or something. I don't know if that's super worth it. We don't have any water right now. Fire element +1. Wait, what? Oh, well, I mean, we already all have fire element, so it doesn't really do anything for us. I see. Yeah, I don't know if I actually want to replace anything. Let's keep Aether because It is good stuff. All right, event. What do you got? Trade in the blade, rare equipment for something better. I'm not trading in this. I'm not trading in that. So it is crit chance. I think I'd rather keep this actually. And trade in the boots maybe. It's 20% evasion, which is pretty good. This is 15% crit and, 7.5% evasion. Trade in the equipment. New equipment will equip to the same monster. Let's do this and see what we get. Aether +1. Wind generator +1. Regeneration chance. So return shield self for 4. Dodge chance +25%. Oh! More chances to apply dodge to self is actually sick for him. Because then that generates Aether too. A support action. Oh. Heals ally with the lowest for 7. I mean, he's only doing support actions. Force chance and Aether chance. Ooh, that is tempting. That is very tempting. I mean, 4 shields every turn. And extra health. More chance to get more Aether. And that means every action he does is going to heal somebody. You know what? That's probably pretty good. Let's take that. He doesn't get the evasion, but that's fine. Anymore. We have the banner, so everybody gets a little bit of evasion. So there is actually legitimate chances for people to clutch up. Soup Man's tends to be kind of scary. I just constantly heals because all the buffs he gets. Fantastic. To do this, I have no fire anymore. There's a bit of a problem. This applies force and generates wild Aether, replacing itself as effectively. I can purge and give us dodge. I think that's probably the best use for a fire, though. This gives force to everybody. It's our 2 earth that nobody else cares about. And everybody gets force. And he gets sidekicks, so. What do we need to stop? Your healing and regenerating doesn't matter that much right now. You're attacking, you're attacking. I can stagger the top guy by doing this. What else do I have here? I can steal Aether. Okay, let's do this first then. Big damage. Oh, we actually just straight up killed him. 1-rounded him. Okay. I can stagger this guy from regenerating, or I can try and stop this guy. I could steal Aether and prevent both. Now they're just doing basic attacks, which we are not scared about. Alright, well, let's just straight up kill him. I fried with the extra damage. Nice. Our tank took the hit. You're now awakened. Not that it matters, but it is a free action. But it is a lot of Aether, so. Go. Force on everybody. Time to kill him. Dude, our damage output is like disgustingly good now. Holy. These guys have extra HP. So, very good. Level 5. Applies dodge to target ally. It's a free action, so if I apply it to our bottom guy, our Eidolon, we could get one back. They get retaliate, applies temporary power to self. It's okay. Applies 2 force to target ally, but it also hurts them. 4 times 2 wind earth critical hits deal 4 additional damage. It's fine. I think volcanic flare is good. I think later in a fight, when we actually have generated a lot of Aether, that'll be good. So XP, not quite enough, but it does even it out. This is the way forward. Well, we're gonna have to fight them on even floor here. Shifted, one of the chef dudes. Soup dudes. Did I not generate any fire here? A single fire out? Really? Oh, that's not good. That's not good. We're gonna have to steal some Aether probably. I kinda need, well, we don't need the fire that much, but it is definitely very good to have. It gives me water. It gives me water. Why it gives me water? I want to steal fire from them. All right, who are you attacking? Basic attack here. Decent attack there. A big attack there. Well, either way, I should do this to interrupt attacks. Well, if I apply Psychic to self, I will generate some, and I can potentially get fire from this. Yeah, I did. Good. That's very good. Because now we can obliterate people. Free action. Would leave us with no fire, though. Chain lightning. Both of them can do it. You are probably... If I have you do it, I could have... I won't have any wind left over. I'm not going to have anything left over for them to use. That's slightly unfortunate. Who are you attacking? Here, there, and there. Okay. I should probably dodge. Apply dodge to everybody. And then just do this. Who are you attacking? Bottom, top, middle. Okay. Basically, the people with dodge are going to get attacked. Which is the best case scenario for us. He lived. He just got staggered. I see. I mean, that's a lot of damage to everybody. That's what breaks this. Or staggers him, kills this guy. And then the others just have to deal with him. But if I do this, I can generate Aether. For the others. Maybe I didn't do this correctly. Maybe I should have done the free action after all. Yeah, I can kill him with this, but... Okay, because of side pick attacks. Damn, he uses both, which kind of sucks. You're the big one. You're hitting the middle guy, though, so... We can stagger you also very easily. Can't do both of these things. What I'm going to do is this. And then you... I don't know what Superman's doing, but I was just doing a basic attack. Totally fine. I guess we got power, so I think we did enough crits. One turn. He thinks we did. Forcing everybody. Sidekick. Very good. This doesn't really matter who does the attack. As a little bit. Actually, no. We got enough sidekick. We got enough wild Aether. We can do it on both. Do it on both. Barely have any corruption after that. We're good. We get some level up. Flame Skewer. Plus 5 damage for every second force. Ooh, water wind attack. Applies force to all allies. That is kind of nice. This can be... Flame Skewer can be very good. But it's hard to get that many stacks of force on them. Plus 2 psychic to target ally. Generates 2 random Aether. Oh, it's what the other guy has. We do kind of need a water attack, I will say. We do need a water attack. I redirect to target ally. Oh my gosh, that's so important. He's got so many good abilities already, though. Gives them retaliate for earth wind damage too. And applies psychic to all allies? Oh my god. I'd be crazy not to take this, right? The free action heals them during his Aether, but Crystal Mark's definitely better. God, it's gonna be really hard to pick what he does at each turn because like everybody benefits so much from what he does. He's a very good support character. That can't be everything, right? Something up here, armor. Sure, shield cell fire generator +3 or +1. No, I don't care. Don't care. Oh, I knew there would be another fight. Surprised we didn't figure that earlier when we went by the path on the left. Okay. Let's force all allies. I mean, that would be pretty good. Staggers a guy. Who are you attacking? Middle, which is actually good. So I'd rather stagger someone else. Do I want to do anything else first? Yes. Oh, I can't do... Oh, I can. That's our water and... Yeah, I can do both. Force everybody psychic. Means I generate... Oh, good resources. You're going to use our wind and... So our fire and earth, which I could do this, is retaliate. It's free. And then I can do this. We stagger them. We get some bonuses. And now I can just basic attack to finish him off, actually. You're going to attack him, but you're going to dodge and probably evade as well. Highly likely to. And then he'll retaliate back. Look at all the buffs we're getting. Holy crap. And you're awakened on turn 2. That's sick. You're going to have regen, which is slightly annoying, but... Wow, hit twice? That's... unlucky for us. I feel like the retaliate didn't happen. I feel like the retaliate didn't actually happen. I'm going to do this. Give everyone force. I want to get those crits... Oh. I forgot. I've got Awaken, but it's not that good. I mean, it's a free action, but it's so expansive. So expansive. Oh, it's just temporary power. This kind of sucks. I should change that. I should get rid of that. I don't know if I care about that. Applies force to everybody. They can stagger you. And you go and... Alright. Now, this is a free action, but nobody's attacking currently, so it doesn't matter. I should probably just kill, huh? Kill. Using our wild to do that. That's probably fine. We're getting power because we're doing so many crits. He's just gonna buff himself, which is fine. He's got Psychic. Oh no, but he has no allies to trigger it with, so... I mean, I have a lot of mana. I can do this as a free action. That's a lot of force. Holy fuck. That do be a lot of force. Psychic to all ally. Yeah. I'll do this. Force everybody, give Psychic to self, generate some more Aether. And let's just kill him, shall we? Dude, we get so many buffs. If we get the new boss who steals buffs, we may be in for a world of hurt. It may suck. It may suck, but we'll see. For now, we're gonna cruise through the game. Common Skull, no thank you. Oh, thank you. Alright, we can just leave. We've done everything here. We don't need the cook, because we don't have really any corruption. Envoy a random NPC. Good envoy. At least we know what it is. Do I want to swap anything out? I don't think I need to. Well, we'll look, actually. Maybe there's a better support than Awaken. Awaken, I don't know, man. Might be good for boss killing, but button doesn't really matter to us. Gift of the Worm. On support action, applies temporary power to self. On attack, transfers all power and temporary power stacks to every other ally. Ooh, that could be amazingly good. That's a way to multiply our power, essentially, for someone that doesn't really attack all that much. I think that might be worth doing. Fuse. Gift of the Worm instead of Awaken. Awaken is nice for AoE damage, but I think getting more power on the others will be better. He'll generate power, and then whenever he attacks, which he does eventually do. I think Psychic probably triggers that too. Then he'll transfer it to the others. They'll both get it, so it's basically multiplying it by 2. Quite sick. Can you guys come over here? Can I, like, lure you in? Oh. Get over here. I want the high ground. Okay, I don't think it matters, but... More stuff up here. Let's use a monster soul to get through here. 2 XP. Okay, well, not quite a level up, but that's okay. Oh, they have so much poise now. Holy. They all have +2 poise from normal. Luckily, we are doing a force build, so doing poise damage isn't too bad on us. Force to all allies in Psychic. I could also do 2 Psychic to myself and generate 2 random Aether. It'll probably give us fire. Oh, it triggers twice too. Oh, that's nice. So it actually gives us effectively 4 Aether. Who are you attacking? Middle, there, and there. Your retaliate's not great. Shields all allies for 4, applies 4 temporary power to all allies. Ooh, that's pretty good for I can get more onto him and then he can pass it back effectively. They're not really attacking us big either. So that's not a terrible choice. It's only a little bit of shields, but it'll be better in the long run. Now, do I want to prevent his generating of Aether? Do I want to almost kill this guy or almost kill this guy? This applies force to everybody too, so it's definitely worthwhile. I don't know if I want them to have 3 wild Aether, to be honest. I just take the hits instead. They're going against the... Oh, they're going against the bottom, actually. By 2 terror to a random enemy and random ally. Well, let's stop this. Don't get to kill him, but that's okay, because now he attacked. He passed all that temporary power over here. Sweet. He's got glory. Increase crit chance by 10% and crit damage by 20%. Okay. All right. By Psychic to all allies. Also gives them retaliate. Or I can do this and keep... See, so many possibilities. So many possibilities. Applies redirect. Psychic to everyone. Let's do this. A lot of... He's got 3 Psychics now, so we definitely want to be... I can purge pretty big. I can stop a lot of stuff here, basically. I do this one first because it's force, probably. I will have one wild aether, so I should be able to do that anyways if I want to. Problem is, I need to kill this guy too. I can't do everything. I can't do everything I want to do. But since this guy's not attacking directly, I'll focus on the others. Do I have any free actions? I do. Multiple retaliations. I kill you. Unfortunately, the psychic attack won't go on anybody else. Who are you attacking? Top, but you'll get redirected. May as well just kill this guy. Oh, the psychics are going against other people, but they're not going against the one I want. Yeah, that's good. It still interrupts that. That's fine. He double dodged, which is amazing. And then kills in retaliation, and then all the psychics trigger. Oh my gosh. This build is disgusting. Actually disgusting. Holy. Give everyone force. And then just go ham. Polar wind. That is ridiculous. That is actually wild. Corruption cleanse +1. Okay, I mean that's good. We're gonna do a couple level ups. Massive damage. This monster gains +2 max health for every level it has. It gains +1 crit damage for every 15 max HP. Well, it's got 51 right now, and it'll be gaining 12 more max HP, so it'll be at over 60. It'll be gaining 4 crit damage just from that. Whenever psychics applied to this monster generates 1 random aether. I can make psychic do 2 times 2 though. I think the plus crit damage is better. Whenever psychic is applied to this monster generates 1 random aether. Oh, I could be generating so much aether. Oh man. I mean, extra health and crit damage though. Seems so juicy. We can do so much damage. Yeah, I think we have enough on the other guys. Retaliate. Shield self for 5. If this trait triggers 3 times, cleanses for corruption. Allies gain 15% crit chance and +2 crit damage. That's so stupendously good for us. Because that also gives us some evasion on everybody too. Holy. Our build is ridiculous. It's so good. It's actually so good. I'll be very sad if this run ever dies. I don't think it will though. The only thing that can really mess us up is the final boss, I think. Because you never know what's going to happen. Didn't really get any earth, huh? That is surprising. Who are you attacking? Bottom, top, top. That's not great for us. That is not great for us. We have barely any aether here. I can't steal anymore because I don't have the stuff. I mean, I can apply force immediately to everybody. Generate 2 wild aether for cost of 1 fire. It's fine. Let's do this actually. I think this is worth the 1 wild because we will get Flag Kick up, force, temporary power. We can now fuel. Oh, I don't have water. Uh-oh. Well, that's fine because I don't need that one actually. The other ones are just as good, more or less. Steals 1 aether. It's cheap. Then I can't do the big chain lightning. I'd have to do, I don't know, something else. Because it's still, attacking top for a lot. You're attacking top for a lot. So I need to stun one of the 2. That doesn't stun. This does stun. This does stagger, I should say. And steals an aether. Preventing the other one from being able to do their big attack, so just a win-win. Plain old basic attacks are fine. I should probably just finish them off and get some buffs. Basic attack. One misses because of dodge. That one hits a bit. That kind of sucks, but oh well. No big deal. We need to want force in everybody or want generate lots of Aether. That's fine. I think we just go ham and attack like crazy. It's a free action. You're attacking everybody more or less, so I should have put it on somebody else, but that's fine. Do this. Playing force to everybody. That way when they do side attack, or side kick, they also stagger him. And then this guy who is trying to heal, he can also interrupt. The other guy almost died from the extra little damage. Chain lightning's extra damage. Okay, I'm just gonna do this and win as quickly as we can. There you go. Nice. And let's see what he gets. On action, if it was this monster's second action, the same turn, drains wild Aether. Force stacks, now applying the first hit. No, I don't want that. Side attacks from allies deal 2x2 damage. That's fine. I can go with that. Tome, common, get rid of it. Don't care. This will cleanse our corruption that we have. A little bit of corruption. It's just 3. Doesn't even get rid of the 5 we had. Let's go down to the left. Okay, this is just the way out. So that means I have to go down here. Oh, hey. I forgot about you. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Trade in shielding dust. Monster flask. I don't actually care about the monster flask. Epic horn applies 2 power to target ally. Oh, I could do that on the bottom guy, and then he'd when he attacked, he'd give it to everybody else. Another more purge or antidote. Cleansing 5 debuffs from all allies. That's pretty good. Do I really need more power? Do I really need more power? I'm never have enough power. If you kill them fast, it can't deal damage to you. It's like, I swear I was hitting shift that entire time. It just took a while to actually happen. Yeah, these guys can punch for a lot of damage. We have to be careful with that. But I think it's like 1 big punch, so... Oh yeah, which means dodge is not going to help. Because dodge only works for the second attack. I don't want to do this. Redirect? Oh, I should have redirected him, actually. I forgot it gives redirect. Well... It's a little less good, but do this. This is gonna be a very slow turn, I will say. Well, we can stop him from doing his stuff. And we get some temporary power and generate as well on top of it. There's no real reason to use these right now. We'll do a little bit of damage. A little bit of damage. I could shield it actually, but I only get 2 charges. I think I'm just gonna go for some crits. Didn't really get them. Punch, miss. Oh yeah, he gets plus defense too. I forgot about that. That means he took all the damage. However, he keeps attacking and giving people powers, so, you know. That's cool. Forced all allies, psychic to self. Do I need to generate more Aether? I think I kind of do. I'm gonna do this. I can do polar wind and this. Now, you're attacking a lot of people. I can't really stop both of them unless I focus one down. Who are you punching? There? That's not great. I don't like that. He doesn't have any dodge. On interrupt, purges one Aether on interrupt. It doesn't interrupt, unfortunately. Actually, does it count as an interrupt if I break their thing? I don't know. Either way, I would get dodge onto him. Is that worth it? I dodge a target, gives him retaliate. It's actually a really good combo with him. Well, I guess we're about to find out. Is that purge? Doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it. I can kill one. That's probably the best we're gonna get. Everyone's got lots of power now. They did very little damage to us, so you know it worked out. Yeah, they're threatening a lot though, so well, we have to just go kill. Just go kill. God, that's crazy that they just pass it back and forth, more or less. What I have his ability now. Poppy ability is pretty sweet. It's going to be really good with the boss, I think. The boss has very good abilities. And if we just steal it for ourselves, then, you know, use it against him. That should be all the fights here. Meteorite common. What is this? Why are they just giving us, like, only common loot? What does this do again? Upgrade it, but it gets a curse. I feel like these are like rarely ever worth it. Create a tier if possible and pick a rare affix plus curse. We could try. Power chance plus 33%. Debuff cleanse force chance, but Aether consumption. End of your turn, 66% chance to purge one of your own Aether at random. End of our turn. That's not too bad, actually. Support reduction. All healing and shielding this monster received is reduced by 1. That's actually fine. Can I see our monsters? I can. I'm upgrading this, so it's on him. Extra force. Terror chance. Chance to apply terror to self. For some people, that's actually good, but I don't actually... It's funny. Cleanses 2 debuffs at the start of your turn, but on action, there's a chance to add a debuff to yourself. It'll probably balance out, but... I think it taking less shield and healing is probably just fine. Or a chance of more power. Alright. That's equipment that we are more likely to replace than the others, so not a big deal either way. Okay, we'll leave. There's a merchant. I got 47 bucks. There's loot drop epic. I could go for better loot. I kind of want to see what the merchant has. I want artifacts, I think. Bane of Living. Oh, this is so unbelievably good. Although, it's better when we have shields, and we don't really have shields. I love dual hand, but for every 9 Aether consumed by allies, applies dodge to this monster. Each attack consumes a dodge stack to gain plus 35% crit chance and plus 3 crit damage. That could be, or it could be consumes a dodge stack to gain plus 1 damage to steal an Aether. That could be really freaking good. What does Feed the Void do? Means aging. Oh yeah, all right. I mean, for every 9 Aether consumed, you dodge on him and then he generates more. Like, that could be really good, right? Is it better than this? I don't. That is tough to say. Transferring power to the others to give them damage buffs is really nice. It's not, you know, super duper important, but it is pretty good. I wish I could pass force, but would that be? Would it be better? Then each attack he's consuming his dodge stacks. For extra crit chance. I don't know if that would actually give him evasion. Crit damage. I mean, we'd rather just have the use force to crit, really. So maybe not. Maybe I don't. Let's hold off. What do you got for sale? Nothing good. Well, you got this. Breaks 5 points. That is good. XP. Okay, I mean, everyone's one fight away from leveling up. Is it the boss fight now? It is. Oh, it's Dullahan. Oh, God. Okay, well, we get high ground at least. We're going to want to kill him pretty quickly, I think. Before his Bane gets built up. Force and Psychic to solve or generate? Goods. Let's generate Aether. Let's get our Aether engine going. Shields. All allies for 6. Deals damage to all enemies equal to the amount of shields on you. Just dodge them, which is give us more Aether, technically. It's a free action. Oh, no, it's Psychic that does that. Well, whatever. Applies force to all allies, and we almost stagger him turn 1. We get some Bane, but we're gonna get a lot of Bane, let's be honest. But I applied dodge to everybody. I apply regeneration to everybody. I think it's too early. I should use our stuff here. I break poison immediately, but I don't think I care that much. I could also steal. Yeah, I'll save that for next time. So what we're going to do is apply power to him. Do this. Double miss. Nice. That's that evasion. Beautiful, beautiful evasion. You're almost certainly going to get staggered and then probably attack middle, so do this. He's going to have a lot of power to pass as soon as he does his attack. Water. That's huge damage. Holy crap. Behold. My might. Now, do I want to use... I could have given more power to him to pass along. Taking poison. I could shield. If I don't want to take this damage. I think it's fine, honestly. I'm going to keep greedy for this. Can I do this and anything else at the same time? I can. Oh, this applies... Oh, I can use his own Hellfire Slash against him. Interesting. Oh man, that's gonna be sick actually later. That's a sizable chunk of damage. Like what? That's like 100 damage. Somehow. Oh, because of all the 30 times 2 plus the psychic attacks. Holy, we did so much damage to him. Hellfire slashes, but he dodges both of them. Oh my god, that's disgusting. Okay, I knew copy ability would be a good for boss killer, but what? Look how much power they have too. Holy crap. Holy. I mean, psychic to self, power to everybody else. Since I'm going to get these charges back anyways, this is complete overkill. I shouldn't have actually used it. I don't know. Yeah. This difficulty doesn't specify that you don't get all your charges back. That may have been like the final difficulty of the old build of the game that I'm thinking of. But either way, we crushed them. Everybody levels up. Reaction applies sidekick. Applies 2 psychic to self, 2 temporary power to all allies. Which, yeah, I don't know if I'd probably use that. I'm trying to apply 2 psychic to self. That's maybe worth taking over something else. Like Supersonic Strike we don't really use anymore. We're always using these. Fire Wind. We need multiple fire hits. I mean, this also does Fire Wind, so... I don't really think I have any need for any of these, so I'm just going to take the HP. Lightning Assault. Plus 10% crit chance. And crit applies bleed. Apply 2 dodge to target ally. Okay, are there any abilities that I want to get rid of, actually? Like dodge to all allies. I would like that. Potentially. It's expansive. That would get us some back because of his ability. Psychic generator. What would I get rid of? Flurry? I never really use Flurry, to be honest. Very rarely. 2 dodge to target ally, generate... Oh, he can get that too. Well, it's dodge, it's not psychic, actually. I think I take Solar Wind, and I just... It is similar to this, but it's against all enemies, which is kind of nice. And it's dodged to everybody. Kind of like it more than Flurry. Actually, do I? I don't know if I actually do want these. Maybe I'll just take the HP. For every stack of force, generates Wild Aether. Applies power to self, which then can be given to somebody else. Your stuff is already so good. I guess glow's not really being used, actually. Could replace glow with something. You know, possibly a big hit. Because I'm not using that at all. I don't know if we'll end up using it, but it's fine. That's back the way we came. Could go back to the merchant, but I don't think there's anything to buy. Okay. What do we want at the infusion? Well, let's see what's available to us first. 2-headed. I don't think we care about. It's just like attack and heal, yeah. Although it does apply power to self. This is monster's second attack of the turn. Apply power. For 1 more burn stacks are applied. Don't care. And crit applies poison. 4% crit chance for every poison stack on enemies. If I had any poison synergy at all, that'd be disgustingly good with the crit. Half a crit becomes evasion. I don't think I want anything here. I think we're good. I think we're Gucci. So let's cleanse and get more HP. Shop. What do you got? Oh, I'm poor. I can't afford this. Okay, it's not that good. The evasion's nice, but not as good as what we already have. Shield allies for 15. Get that for free. So, do I want XP or I just want this? Maybe I get too many artifacts because I can never use them all, but ooh, another Aether Spring. All right, we're in the last biome here. All right, we'll have to check. Is there anything worth taking here? I mean, Cursed Blooded again is offered. Levitation's offered again. Okay. Don't think we care. Fire generates fire, water. We definitely need more fire than we need water. Actually, is that true? We can have way more ways to generate fire than we do have to generate water. And we need water for polar wind, but we usually just use wild aether for it. It'd mean I wouldn't have to use... I could use it every turn, basically. All right, I'm fine with that. Fire is probably more flexible because a lot more things use it, but we also have ways to generate it a lot more. It's a trade-off. Oh, boy. Monsters in this area are a little scary sometimes. This is not too bad of a combo, although they can do a lot of damage. They get set up. Why are they both attacking him, man? Okay, let's get some. I could give him retaliate. Oh, I could redirect one to him. I need to generate Aether actually, so get some Psychic, generate some Aether. Good. The free action. I don't really need the Earth for anything else, and it leaves us with 2 fire still, so if they do get attacked, that's more buffs for him, so he'll be more powerful as well. Okay, this can fight well. He also purged. Guarantee stop him from attacking and buffing himself. Holy damage. Good lord, we do so much more damage than is actually predicted on the thing. I mean, this gets forced everybody. Look how much damage we do. It's so hard to predict. Oh, he took a bunch of... Oh, a little tiny bit of corruption. We'll actually cleanse that off very easily. Probably at the end of this fight, I think. Cleanse 2 and he'll be free. Double Psychic, generate some Aether. That's 4 Aether off of that. It's ridiculous. Actually ridiculous. Are you attacking him? He's free. I probably should kill that guy, but I also need to kill this dude. Primarily. The other one's just buffing himself, so it's not an immediate threat. I can kill him pretty easily here. And even interrupt the other attack. Although then he's going to do a basic attack. Against 2, I don't know. Oh, he missed twice and hit for 2 damage, so we do no corruption. Got some poison, but that doesn't do anything to us. HP will be healed after the fight and doesn't give corruption, so... Oh, okay, he's got 1 corruption left. Not bad. Giga XP, alright. We should get a trait next level up. Use clutch. Ooh, I think this is good, isn't it? Release the soul to grant 5 HP to a monster, yeah. To a tank in the middle. He's an evasion tank, but you know, it is still a tank. Oh, this is a nasty combo. We'll have to decide whether we need to kill the Naga or the Sphinx first. Probably. Let's generate some Aether, get some Psychic up. Now, I could be using our stuff here. Gee, it might be... This is a good fight to do it in, I think. At least one. I do have Psychic for people. If I do this, I have no fire left over, which is fine because I could use this instead. Who are you attacking? Ooh, I mean, with a little bit of luck, we could. Oh, you're doing the most damage. I really should threaten you. Let's force all allies. Let's do this first. So that way, when they do their psychic attack, they get a crit. Almost kills them, but not quite. Might be able to kill him here. We're slightly lucky. I got 1 dodge. Yeah, okay, we got it. Oh my gosh, the damage output we have. He's just healing. He does get psychic, but nobody's attacking, so he doesn't get to do his psychic attack. And now we just wipe the floor with him, right? Force all eyes, psychic to self. Dude, our build is ridiculous. He's got glory. His crit chance. Oh, the damage is stupendous. We are fairly squishy, so bosses are still very dangerous. However, we're getting kind of close to him getting next level of worthiness. Oh, level ups. These are important. Undedicated support action applies 1 force and 1 psychic to self. That's fine. I usually don't have him doing dedicated support actions anymore, to be honest. Just tempering, so as long as this monster has psychic, other allies gain +2 damage. Pretty good. Allies gain plus 10% evasion whenever an ally evades hit. Deals a 5 wind damage hit to the attacker. He has psychic all the time, pretty much, or very often. So giving other people +2 damage is good. 10% evasion. And we do have an evasion tank, so doing 5 extra wind damage is pretty good. Wish I had rerolls here, but yeah, I think the evasion will probably be more clutch. +3 crit damage. Every third hit of an action is a critical hit for a multi-target. Oh, that's so good. Oh, that's so good. Whenever an ally evades a hit, applies psychic to them. That's also quite good. For every 35 wind or wild damage dealt, my allies applies dodge to ally with the lowest amount of dodge. Also good. Oh lordy. I want them all. I think I just take the crit damage though. And turning every third hit automatically into a crit. Our damage. Oh, skill rerolls. Oh yeah, now I get them. Right after I level up on the important skill level. Alright, well, fine then. Money. That's the way forward. We can get one last fight. We are stomping through this. Like, absolutely stomping. Despite this being on a harder difficulty than the last run we did. We're like an hour faster at this rate. Just about. We want to generate random Aether. I want to apply force to everybody. Let's generate Aether. Get some psychic. 'Cause I can interrupt people so easily despite how much freaking... Holy. Who are you attacking? Everybody a little bit? You're just shielding yourself. This is a free action. Nobody else is using Earth for anything. The only one attacking is you. I don't know if this free action is actually super good, but... Yeah, I don't think so. If I dodged everybody and interrupt his attack... Yeah, you're just doing a basic attack on the top guy. You are applying... You're healing and regenerating. Okay, that doesn't... He's applying poison to everybody. Well, we'll almost certainly kill him with this anyways. Kind of wish our middle guy had sidekick there, but oh well. Poison everybody. The poison doesn't matter, let's be honest. Does increase his crit chance, but he's about to die, so... I heal right back up because of the buffs. Ah! That's excellent. This guy's got force now, which is terrifying. Because he's got a special ability that... he will dodge things when he has that up. Attack of force, huh? Attacking middle, attacking bottom. He's just gonna kill us if we don't do something about that. We can definitely do something about that, though. Okay, this should be enough, I think. It sure is. The question is, who do I want to do it? I guess him. Go. And the extra damage from the chain lightning went on him. That's great. We just completely killed him, and this guy can't attack, so we are completely scot-free here. Wow. Yeah, the damage preview cannot figure out how much damage we're going to do. We do so much more than it says. All right, we do have 2 rerolls for this guy if we need them. When you reach 5 Aether of the same element, purchase 1 of the same type of the enemy. That's not that important. This monster's psychic attack is always critical and applies 1 bleed. Oh, that is pretty good. That means he doesn't even need force. Be critting. And 1 bleed is nice. On action, if this monster's second action was of the same turn, change spawn. That doesn't matter. Do I want psych crits or do I want a random for something else? I mean, that's consistent, guaranteed crits. Single target attack if they have more than 5, purges 1. Initial weakness +2, wind damage +1. I don't think I care. I think what we have is fine. We are hella full of crits. Okay, I think we are done here. Now we just go. Random NPC, loot drop epic, or cook. Don't need the cook. Let's see what the random NPC is. Who knows? Watch it just be the cook. I don't think there's any reason I need to infuse anything at this point. Yeah, definitely not. Okay. What's up here? All right. Oh, event. Reroll an action of a monster. Reroll a trait. Traits are these. Any that I don't care about? I think these are all very good. Crit from an ally. Okay, that's good. This is good. Let's get. So we have so many crit traits. Oh my goodness. Psychic Generate is amazing. Every 3 wind aether consumed applies psychic itself. Also amazing. Psychic attacks steal from allies. Steal 2 times 2. That's great. Great. Okay, I don't want to get rid of any traits. Actions. We could probably reroll an action of somebody. Really don't need tempering anymore. Smoke still comes useful every so often. This is still useful. I think I could reroll tempering. Reroll an action of Minokawa. Choose which action should be forgotten. No. Oh wait, never mind. Tempering. It just wasn't in the order. Okay. We got 2 rerolls, so this could be clutch. Applies 3 psychic to self. Applies dodge to all allies. Cleanses 3 corruption from all allies on first use each combat. Wow. Wow. That's a lot. 3 psychic to self. Flame Skewer. Or recycle 4s. Retaliate. Applies dodge to self. Does 3 times 7 wind water damage. Also has a retaliation to do even more. Ooh, that is potentially so much damage. Like, oh god. He is like purely offensive, more or less. Playing dodge to all allies. Let's re-roll and see what we can get. Yeah, these are definitely worse. Target. I can actually pick the bottom guy. And that's re-roll. This is what the re-rolls are for, after all. Let's redirect to target ally. 2 times worth or earth wind damage and apply psychic to all allies. Energy rush. 4 times 4 wind fire. On interrupt applies 2 psychic self. Crystal mark, I guess. I don't know how much we'll use it, but we weren't using the ability we replaced, so that's all good. These look like shifted pixies that I've never seen before. Yes, I need to capture one of them. We almost certainly will be able to. Okay, you're attacking everybody, so you're the biggest threat to start with. I'm going to do this to generate Aether and get sidekicks up. Nice. It's 2 force to self. I can do this and play a force to everybody. Give psychic to everybody and generate some more. Juicy, juicy Aether. Let's do this. Got champion because we did so many crits already. Dodge the target ally. You're attacking top. You already have dodge. You do not have dodge. This is a free action. I'll do it. And I should probably just... I could stagger one of them. Let's just finish this guy off. We'll be able to stagger them next time and capture. Don't think there's any risk about that. We'll take one hit because of that, but it's like what? Yeah, it's one corruption. It'll get killed off after this fight. Ain't no thing. Poison doesn't matter. Don't matter. Field self applies force to self, doesn't really matter. Okay, well, we can do this, and let's see. One of them should survive. Hopefully, maybe, possibly. Oh no, they're super dead. Will I be able to stagger the other one without killing it? No. No, I'm not gonna get to capture it. I'm too powerful. I'm too powerful. Can't contain myself. Oh my gosh. Aether Crystal's Maverick skill chance was 25%. Ooh. So those are those yellow skills that are a combination of different traits. And they're usually more powerful. Oh, wait. I gotta do this. Guard and Protector. Release 2 souls to cleanse corruption. I don't actually have any corruption to cleanse, so there's no need for that. Literally no need. Ooh. Cultivation. This monster immediately also gains 2 XP. Choose one of its types next level. Okay, I mean that the XP is the main thing. So Minakawa can just get to level 9 immediately. Dodge, Psychic, or Force. Psychic, I guess. See? Has 3 Psychic to self, applies dodge all allies, cleanses. So that's the one we passed up previously by re-rolling. There's 1 dodge and 2 force to target ally. Retaliate does damage. That's like leaves at the wind. And actually I'm gonna replace do I even need Supersonic Strike? Am I really just gonna have everything be super expensive? Kinda. I don't know if I'm gonna use it, to be honest, though. Okay. It's slightly risky. The enemy purges like lots of our Aether. If we go against that Sun God boss again, there is a chance that we have some pretty bad turns. Oh, I just walked right into these guys, huh? Where we just can't generate Aether. But we'll have a lot, very big turns on the sun. The sun turns. They're threatening a lot of damage here already. I need to generate some Aether. We don't have enough to start with. Seems good. You're doing basic attack, basic attack. You're the big one that we have to stop, which is surprisingly easy to do. I do this. Do I have enough to do other stuff? I do. Don't necessarily need to, though. We'll just target him. Easy stagger. In fact, he's probably going to die from this. Well, and then I will pass the power to everybody else. Nice. You're attacking middle, so I can let you go. I could greed for this. I don't need to greed for it. Just stagger him, dude. Fine. Miss. 2 whole damage. After all that bluster. Let's see. Forced everybody or double psychic? Let's get double psychic. I'm definitely going to be having him attack multiple times here. You can do this and apply. Let's do this first. Oh my gosh. Okay. I don't know why I keep being surprised by how much damage we do, but Jesus. Two stacks of bleed is not enough to kill him. Buffs himself. We get a little bit of poison, doesn't matter. And we just kill him. Oh, I've got diamond shield now for the next fight. That's kind of nice. That will be good. Or the next time I want to use it. Hella XP. Plus crit chance, crit steal, additional damage. Does 2 times 4 against all enemies. Oh, that could be good depending on what the final boss is. What would I replace with that? Flurry? Yeah. Yeah. Scepter rare. 1 temporary power and heal self for 3. Crit chance plus 10%. It's not that important. Okay, I can open this up and cleanse corruption, but I don't have any corruption, so this can't be the end, right? I guess it is. I guess I did 3 fights. Didn't feel like it, so very well. It would only be 3 corruption anyways, cleansed. Merchant. The Witch. Witch does give some good stuff. Knight could also upgrade. Go to Merchant. Mainly because of artifacts. I'm not even going to bother looking at the thingamajig. Could go for XP, but nobody's anywhere. Oh, actually, we could RNG into an extra level up. Ooh, more power horn. Whenever a buff is applied to this monster, 25% chance to apply another stack. That is tempting. If I put that on him, we wouldn't get the initial psychic, but I can move this to somebody else. What would I get rid of? The ocarina? Yeah, the ocarina is not that important. Oh, it's super not that important. Killing plus 1 debuff mitigation doesn't really matter, but the chances to get more buffs, very good. Oh, I could do this one, which has the same effect. Oh, that's the debuff. This is the buff one. Water generator, fire generator, earth generator. I'm not doing basic attack, so I don't think that really matters. I don't think I'm going to bother. I'm going to try and RNG into getting a level 9 Ados. Nope. Didn't happen. Oh, there's the boss. So we just have this boss and then the final boss. Right? Alright. May as well use our artifacts for this fight. I really don't use our artifacts as much as I probably should. Summoning and doing a basic attack. Okay. I'm going to apply 2 power to you. The way when you attack, you can pass it on. Let's generate some Aether. Get some Psychic and Force and more temporary power. Very good. Dude, I can almost stagger him immediately on turn 1, which is sick. Applies Force to everybody. Alright, we'll do this. Oh, we will almost certainly stagger him here. Even if I didn't, the bleed would stagger him. We could purge this and save the stagger for next turn. Well, at the start of his turn, I think it happens, so. He double missed. Nice. And then staggers. Though I don't think that staggers at a good time. Yeah. Now he gets to do both his things. I can't really stop him. Unfortunately. Yeah, that does like 100 damage. He only has one stack of force. And it does 100 damage. What is this nonsense? Sweet Jesus. Well, if I get him another stack of force. Oh, but he's going to use it here because of sidekick. What are you actually doing? Age and shielding. He will punch everybody next turn because of his age ability. This does a lot, but holy, we can chuck down damage so fast. Forced everybody. Light kick to self. Oh my gosh, look how much damage we can do. We're gonna do half its HP in like one turn here. Or two turns, I guess. It's only gonna get easier because we do so much damage. We're getting our power up a lot. The corruption doesn't really matter here. I forgot to use our artifacts. I could have avoided this corruption. Could have. I didn't. I mean, I can cleanse corruption here. Not that it really matters that much, but heal and regenerate. I need to get rid of that just so I don't have it in my freaking space, but it's a whole action. It's not ideal. Let's do this. Let's use our dodge tank. This does a lot of damage. If I do this first, I can get force though. And all we have to do is survive like one more attack from him, or one more set of attacks. Oh, look at that. We can stagger him. Bring him very, very low. You will get one attack, which will apply weakness. I don't have dodge. Oh, well. That does hurt a lot. We kill him before we get the corruption now. We still got a little bit of corruption, but actually what I can do is, since we're going to get these back anyways, cleanse all the corruption and just finish them off. But yeah, we are definitely a little bit squishy. We're more of a glass cannon build, but holy, we do so much damage. I have a skill chance increase, okay. Don't quite get a Minokawa level up, unfortunately. 3x3 earth damage against target applies force to all allies, but this is on him. 2 dodge target ally generates 2 random aether. I don't think I care about any of these. This is a free action, actually. Is there anything I had to get rid of for it, though? I don't think so. Maybe Flame Skewer, maybe. Let's just take the HP. Since we are kind of squishy. Scepter Epic. Dodge chance, crit chance, Aether chance. Get temporary power and heal self. That is better than the Ocarina. For sure. He gets guaranteed temporary power that he can pass to other people. And dodge chance. Crit chance is always good. Aether chance is always good. Okay. See if there's anything else up here quickly. I don't think there will be, but you never know. Oh, there is a little bit. There's no more merchants, so don't really matter. Oh, there's a merchant here, actually. We can go back. And we can try for 1 XP on Minokawa. Nope. One more try? Nope. Basically would have just been good for the little bit of XP we would, or HP we would have gotten. Oh, there's a cauldron here. I forgot. I forgot. There's another merchant here, and I just spent all my money. No. Well, we get 5 HP. One more chance? Nope. Nope. Okay, is anything here important? Psychic damage plus 1 would be okay. Compared to what our current sword is, would that have been better? Debatable. Debatable. Either way, I think we'll be plenty good enough to win this, but what's the boss gonna be? Finally made it back. I can still feel Kepri. I need to reach them again. What happened to Chernobyl? Brace yourselves. Is it gonna be Kepri every time now? It is. Okay, so I guess Chernobog is just the very first boss you beat on this new build of the game. You're talking about Formalot. What did you want to tell me? I can't, Siryu. I've been restricted. You'll have to find out yourself. Wouldn't you like to know, Siryu? Don't worry, you'll soon share fates. So this guy is a 2-phase boss. The second phase is what I'm most worried about, because he'll steal all of our buffs, I'm pretty sure. I think that's how it worked last time. But we can just get them back pretty quickly, probably. Look how many buffs we get. We need to generate a lot of Aether to start with in the sun, because we won't be able to generate it next turn. So doing this now is really good. Do I want to apply power? I don't think I can. I can steal from him. It does so much. Oh, it does so much damage because we're going to trigger multiple sidekicks. I'm going to wait for that. Let's apply power. We can do this. Applies weakness. I really want to get as many buffs as possible up first. You are attacking who, actually? Middle, okay. It's a free action. Got lots of Aether. Do I want to do redirect on you? So you have defense. You're being targeted anyways, so that gives psychic to everybody, which allows us to now do pretty sizable damage. Do I want to apply weakness to him just to reduce how much damage he can do, or do I not care? If I do that, I can free up this slot to steal one of his abilities. So I think it is worth it overall. We have so many buffs, it has to like scroll through them. Oh my god. He missed. Good. Easy evasion. Easy stagger. Not that it really helps us because it's between turns, but now night, so we can't generate any Aether, so we should. We're still going. Oh my gosh. Why did that trigger so many? Well, we want to get as many. Actually, I don't know. Do we want buffs right now? Could just okay, let's do this. This will trigger phase 2. He is gonna be somewhat powered up because of this. But it's daytime now, so we can generate Aether again. But we have so much Aether already, we don't need more. We super don't need more. He hasn't stolen all our buffs yet. He's going to here. Oh, it's just 5 amongst us. Okay, that's not very much, actually. I'm not too concerned about that. I'm gonna go apply power to you. You can pass it to everybody else when you do attack. Let's do this. the free action. May as well. We are going to cause absolute havoc here. I want chain lightning or this. Let's do this because that plays force. We did have a lot of shields, so yeah, let's do chain lightning. We're gonna break this thing on the first turn. The amount of damage and Aether we have, it's just ridiculous. Yeah, he didn't really get the benefit from this thing at all. Okay, this is technically like a phase 3 because he's got a new companion. But I don't know if I care that much. How much psychic do I have? 3 already? Let's make sure he has defense and redirects. Do I want to do power or do I want to play it safe and just shield ourselves? I think I'm just going to play it safe and shield. Although the fire is probably going to take most of it away, I think. I want him to go first. I could kill his little helper, actually. Let's kill his helper first. So I don't have to deal with it. He didn't get any of our buffs because we killed him too fast. That didn't kill. That's a problem. Slight problem. Oh my god, I can do so much damage to him. I'm not going to worry about his little helper, dude. It's super dead. Okay, yeah. Chain lightning finished him off. I don't think using the shield was super worthwhile. I should have, oh, we got lots of dodge. Evasion. Staggered, nice. Oh, he's so dead. I can't believe how fast we butchering this guy. Round 5. And it could just 3 times 20 damage. Use your own attack against you. We're using a monster from the first area. And that is so powerful. Holy crap. We destroyed them. This run was impeccable. Oh my gosh. Infusion's really powerful. Being able to take the exact ability you want for everybody. And be able to swap around their abilities. I don't know why I'd play the first class when I can play the alchemist that does infusions. 888 ether crystals. That's a lot of metagame progression. New vestige level unlocked. Bosses will have 85% higher health. Each turn, one enemy attack becomes void charged. Wait, what? Okay, that's new. We'll definitely try that next time. And maybe eventually we'll get lucky enough to see the new first area. But hey, if you did enjoy this, leave a like and subscribe if you're not already. I upload literally every single day, so if you like games like this, you'll probably like my channel. So I will see you guys next time.